video, a review video on the Beats Pro, Powerbeats Pro, right? I think the last video I did, it was on the Beats Peel, Beats Peel. So this video I'm going to do on the Beats Pro and let you know what I think about the Beats Pro. If I think it's relevant, if I think it's here to stay, if I think it's a good product, and you know some of the purposes I use Beats Pros for, reasons why I invested in this particular product. Beats Pro. Okay. So first and foremost, I believe this is a Dr. Dre product that was, of course, sold to Apple. So I purchased this because I'm a very active person. I like to work out, and I work out. I do rigorous workouts. So I'm prior military, prior Navy, and pretty much I try to keep fit. So I made an investment in these because I needed something that could, what I had before, it was kind of getting, it was nerve-wracking. It was in my ears. It was also had a little cable attached to the phone, and it was just too much. So I said, well, I've got to figure out a system, and I've got to get some headphones that are that will stay with me, whether I'm running, whether I'm jogging, whether I'm walking, whether I'm doing burpees, whatever I'm doing. I needed something that would stay on and I wouldn't damage. It needs to be damage proof, rugged proof is what we would call it. So the Beats Pro, right? It comes in a little case here. It comes in a box first, but I'm taking it out of the box to save me some steps. But it comes in this little box, and they kind of center them inside here, right? Almost like a capsule or something, you know. And then, of course, this is what you have, right? You have a cord, power cord that you plug in the back, and of course you can plug it in, USB, wall, whatever have you. With these, you have two left and right earbuds that are positioned to wrap around your ear, which keeps them a part of your person, and you don't have to worry about them falling out like the ones I had before. So this served that purpose, and it's doing really well when it comes to that. All right, that's one of the better things I like about it. As far as the sound and the frequencies, I think they're good. I think they're really good, especially if you like to listen to hip hop. It's really going to give you a magnified version of hip hop when you're listening to these. All right, I listen to a lot of hip hop, rap, whatever. All right, so one thing that I don't like about these, when you go to charge these, okay, you have to position them in there precisely. If not, one will not charge up. And you will know that when it's time to put them on. You go to do your workout, you would only hear sound from one side. If anybody knows how to fix that or identify when you're not charging up one side as opposed to the other side, please let me know, because I've been trying to figure that out. Uh, Another thing that I don't like, uh, I also purchased, I think with these, I purchased the Beat Pros, and under the Beat Peel, these are the Beat Pros, and then I also purchased uh, MP3 player, which they call it the iPod. I bought all three of those together, right? So what I don't like is when you want to see the charging mechanism and see how much battery power is left on this particular device. The way they have it now is that you get you know whatever device that's from Apple. Let's say it's an iPhone, all right. Let's say it's an iPod, okay. You can open up this next to the phone or the iPod, and when you open that lid, the actual iPhone or the iPod supposed to register when this is open, and it shows you a digital replica of this this pod here, and it shows it open, and it shows you how much battery life is on the actual pod, because the pod needs to be charged up to 80, because you can take the earphones, take this pod off of the cable, and you can take it with you. It'll still have 100% in this charging pod, which you could reuse the battery that's in the charging pod to charge up the actual earbuds. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So let's say you was working out, the earbuds, they went down to 0, right? Okay, you can, which they want, it takes a while for it to go down to 0. I think it's a pretty long time. I reuse them about 3 or 4 times before I have to really charge them up, but I always charge them up after a workout. Then you can put these back into the pod here, and it would charge the actual casing, right? Will charge the earphones back to 100. The problem I'm having is when I open this up next to the iPod, right? It doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't show up on the iPod. Okay, I'm sitting there. I'm waiting for it. I have to close it. Have to reopen it, and it's supposed to show me a display over here on my iPod and show me how much battery life is left on the actual earphones and the pod, right? Or the actual casing. It does. I close it. I reopen it. Do this 4 or 5 times. Have to sit and wait sometimes 5-10 minutes. Close it, open it. There's a little button that they say that you're supposed to reset it or whatever, and that will let the actual device that you're trying to tether to or communicate with to show you the information, the data. Even still, it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't work. It's really difficult to get that to work. All right, so I don't like that part about it. Do I recommend these? Do I recommend these? It's a yes and a no to that. All right. The reason I would say that is because I don't recommend them, because the minor things that you're going to go through just to keep these. Let's say you're a quickened person and you do things with precision, and you do things with intent, and you have purpose, and you do everything with purpose, and you move in such ways, right? Well, this thing is going to give you a lot of hangups because of the connectivity, all of that. So I would say, knowing that fashion, I would say yes, If you have some extra money you just want to throw at these, sure, go ahead. You know, throw some money at these, right? They're just not. They're not. They need to improve these. And Apple, if you want, reach out to me if you would like for me to give you some of the things that I would improve. If you want to try to improve these, reach me by email or comment. But where it stands now, I would not recommend these. Okay, I would find me some more, a lot cheaper. I think I spent about $200 for these, a lot cheaper than these, and without a whole lot of hassle. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. You can like, share, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. But these are the ones that I purchased, and you know, hopefully they improve the earbuds, and the next set will be better. Who knows? All right, so that's the video for today. Thanks.